In Pew Research studies, it is said that 9 out of 10 Black Americans still feel racially discriminated. Now, there needs to be more to be done to help them feel more comfortable and feel less discriminated here in the US. So I started off researching this topic top to bottom over countless noteworthy websites for hours, trying to find out how to help you understand that Black lives do matter. And what you can do to take away from this is to know and understand how you could help Black lives and how you could help them be more successful. My goal today is to persuade you to help the Black Student Fund program that can change Black's lives education. I will first discuss the problem to why there is racial discrimination, and then I will discuss the different causes of racial discrimination and provide a remarkable solution to how we can help Black lives education here in the US. So the first is the problem of racial discrimination. What is it? An FBI report in 2018 says that 60% of hate crimes were caused primarily because of racial bias. So reports were given to police, but we know that many, because of the racial discrimination, they didn't probably want to give the reports to police. So these are just few cases of racial discrimination that we've seen. George Floyd, for example, was a victim of what the EEOC says one of 30,000 people racially discriminated in the US each year. That is a lot of people discriminated racially. So how can we know what causes these problems? So now let's understand what is causing racial inequality. The first cause is verbal discrimination. Lynn Langton from the Bureau of Justice says that 99% of victims cited offenders' use of hate language as evidence of a hate crime. So that's almost all racial hate crimes caused by verbal discrimination, such as racial slurs, abusive racial language, inappropriate racial language. The list goes on. And the causes go way back, even before Martin Luther King's time. And there have been results, but there's still this cause of verbal discrimination. And Pew Research studies continue, saying when asked about reasons that Black people in the US may have a harder time getting ahead of white people, is because every 6 to 10 Americans point out that Blacks have family instability and they have lower quality education. So, fact, there is still a problem. We've seen over the past decades our best to help Blacks feel that there is family stability and that they have the requirements needed to get an education, to get a better education. And so now, after mentioning the causes, I want to provide a solution. And you've probably disagreed. There's nothing I can do to help Black lives feel more comfortable, feel more secure, help them get the education that they need. You're wrong. Here is something. Here is a great solution. What is called the Black Student Lives Matter program. The Black Lives Matter statement says it compels us to repeat, internalize, and act upon the affirmation that Black lives matter. Black lives do matter. In our collective practices, discourses, policies, and laws must reflect this. So we need to repeat and act upon what we believe in, what the laws have asked us to do. We need to be better citizens and respectful. In the Black Student Fund program that was created in 1964, in 1 year, they were able to help many scholars, help 2,000 families that were looking for education, as well as communicate with 15 different organizations so that they could also help others. And as much as we can do, we can donate as little as $1. So the solution to help Black lives improve. So the problem, to review, is that there is still racial discrimination here in the US. There are different causes to these racial discriminations, such as verbal and low quality schools. And we've also reviewed how we can provide a solution to helping Black lives get the education that they need and feel more secure. So I hope I've convinced you to understand how you can help Black lives get the education they need so that they too can be more secure and improve in their lives. So I want you to act now by donating to the blacksstudentfund.org. Thank you.